From math 151, let f of x equals square root of x plus 5. Since f of x is differentiable on closed interval -5 to -1 by the mean value theorem, there exists at least one c in the open interval -5, -1, such that f prime of c is equal to the mean slope on the interval -5, -1. Yeah. Okay, so using calculus, find c. So the first thing that we need to know is we are going to find out what is the mean slope or average slope that we learned in math 141 as average rate of change. So let's first find that and go to the first next page. So we know that for the average rate of change, or in this case, mean slope, I have f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. And so we know that the interval was from -5 to -1. So that equals f of -1. If I plug in -1, I get square root of 4. So that gives me a 2 minus. If I plug in of -5, I get 0. Square root of 0 is 0. And then I have b minus a. So I have -1 minus -5. So that gives me a +2 over a +4. So that equals to 1/2. So average rate of change or average slope on that interval for f of x is simply 1/2. So I want to know where I can get slope of 1/2. Let me go to the next page. I know that f of x equals square root of x plus 5. I'm going to rewrite this as f of x equals x plus 5 to the 1/2. Taking the derivative of that, I have f prime of x equals 1/2 x plus 5 to the -1/2. And using chain rule to multiply by derivative of inside, derivative of inside is only 1, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to really multiply it. So I have, I can claim that f prime of x equals 1 over 2 square root of x plus 5. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and set this equal to the average slope. So set equal to 1/2, which was our average slope. Let me go to the next page. So now I have 1 over 2 square root of x plus 5 equals 1/2. Okay. And so using cross multiply, I have 2 equals, or 2 root x plus 5 equals 2. Or you could say that, you know, if 1 over something equals 1 over something else, then the flip of that is also true. Either way. Dividing both sides by 2, I have square root of x plus 5 equals 1. Let me square both sides. So now I get x plus 5 equals 1. Subtract 5 from both sides. So I get x equals -4. And that's the final answer. I'm not going to go ahead and graph this because I'm not capable of doing so graph, you know, with my iPad. Okay, thanks.